Greetings, colleagues. On my recent update with Ancestry, I know late to the game with this, but they finally remembered me. And here's my chromosome map as it relates to ethnicity. And that's going to be over here. This is Ancestry here. And over here is 23andMe. So we've got Ancestry, 23andMe. So just going to take a look at how similar they are. I don't want to use the word accurate, but how similar they are as relates to estimating ethnicity. Now, just from a look, just a casual look side by side, I see certain patterns. For instance, they use different colors, of course, but I see, for instance, on chromosome 1 over here, we see the same area is differentiated over here, some differentiation over here and over here, even though, see this color over here and this over here, this over here. And chromosome 3, interesting. Coloration over here, coloration over here, coloration over here, coloration over here. Oh my goodness, yeah, chromosome 4, over here, chromosome 5, over here, and even that little tip at the end, you see that? Okay, chromosome 6, very similar over here, 7, 8, no tip at the end there, 9, 10, we've got a little tip at the end over here, see, a little tippy, how about 12? Oh yeah, this over here, and this over here, 14, yep, different coloration from here to here to there, different coloration from here to here to there. Oh, 14, different coloration over here, same over here. Even though it seems like it's unassigned over here or something, I don't know. Yeah, it's unassigned here, but hey, they can assign it over here. 15, same thing, coloration. 16, coloration. 17, oh my goodness, over here and over here. 18, over here. 19. So whatever they're using to estimate ethnicity, these companies, they seem to be doing a fairly good job, even though we don't know for sure exactly if they're accurate when it comes to the full identification of the narrow geographical location of these ancestors. We do know that there is some sort of synergy in terms of, how to identify, and of course, over here, 23andMe, of course, you have your X and your Y, which you don't have over here, which just stops over there. All right, and so X and Y over here, you can see very African. So let's break it down just a little bit. Unfortunately, we don't have the categories like what am I gonna say here? We don't have the categories like what are you saying, Keith? Yeah, okay, we don't have the broad categories over here. So over here, Sub-Saharan Africa, broken down into West, Southeast, African hunter-gatherer broadly, etc. And then we have European. They don't have the organizing categories over here. What they do have here that might be helpful is maternal and paternal. So let me just click on maternal for a second here. And so for the most part, okay, so what we're seeing on that first line over here, this is good to know. This is all maternal, and the second line is all paternal. Okay, so that is something good to know. And I'm sure we've all been studying things like recombination and wondering exactly how does that work. Well, this simplifies things, doesn't it? Because at one time I was thinking that recombination, you may have something for your mom in one and your mom and your dad in the same line, but that's not how it works. And so this is how it is, and this is what makes you, and I guess you're the one who mixed it up and send it to the other. All right, so anyway, we're not going to get too deep into that. So come back to all over here. So let's see some of the narrow estimates. So I'm going to click on Nigeria over here. All right, so isolating the Nigerian parts of the chromosome. And I'm coming over here and clicking on Nigeria over here. So let's see. Well, we can see already on one, even though there is much agreement, there's also some disagreement. Okay, so you see 23andMe assigns this to Nigeria, whereas Ancestry does not. And over here, yeah, pretty much, well, actually, it's a big difference because we got 2 is pretty much the same apart from this over here. But over here has mostly this side Nigeria. This is from Dad. And this over here, and not this Nigeria. How about 3? 3 is pretty much the same over here. 4, pretty much the same. 5, some big differences. Of course, we got solidly Dad over here. And over here, just kind of half Dad Nigeria. And more Mum than we have in 23andMe. And 6, all of Mum. And mostly Dad over here. And okay, so it rings true over here. All right, so we're not going to go through each one, but I think we get the picture over here. So let's move from Nigeria to, they have the general category Ghanaian, Liberian, and Sierra Leone. So let's just click over here. And they just have Ivory Coast and Ghana over here. So we're going to come up Nigeria and come on Ivory Coast and Ghana. So what do we have here? So with Ivory Coast and Ghana, Chromosome 1, Ancestry in that general area there, but 23andMe only over here, and a little bit on Dad's side, even though nothing on Dad's side over here. On 23andMe, Mom's side and Dad's side from Ghanaian, Liberia, and Sierra Leone. And over here, nothing. 3, nothing. They agree with both. 4, I guess some agreement here in terms of the area of the chromosome from Mom's side. Over here, again, this is Ghanaian, Liberian, 5. Yeah, they both have some on 5. Only this one on 6, nothing on 6. 7, nothing over here, but we have things over here. And of course, they're grouping Ghanaian, Liberia, and Sierra Leone. And so it's hard to say what is Ghana and what is, what, etc. But okay, so we see that. So there's less congruence over here. In a couple of places, yes. Like, for instance, I'm looking at 18 over here. So look at 18 on either side. Here we go. And 19 on either side, actually. There's a pretty solid match over there. So that's over there. So let's see here. Is there anything else that can work when it relates to, general categories in African? Actually, no. All right, so let's just go broad over here again. All right, now taking it off Ghana, Liberia, all regions over here. And let's check the European regions over here, right? So Europe, let me just click on Europe over here. Europe, there we go, stay Europe. Okay, so we got all these different areas. Now, of course, over here, we don't have any one Europe area, but we do have Scotland and England and Northwest Europe. So let me check on the Scottish genes. And what's interesting here, I think it's my European genes come mostly from my mother, as you can see. And I guess there's a reason for that. But anyway, so the reason why I say there's a reason for that, she has closer European ancestry through her grandmother. But let's check over here to see exactly how this works. So that's interesting. So here we got Scotland over here, Scotland. And yeah, so chromosome 1, see it there? Chromosome 2. So 1, see that there? Let me balance them out a little bit. 2 over here and over here. 3, yep, same area. Nothing on 4, 5, 6, 7, nothing until we get down to 10. Same area. Nothing over here. Then 15. Again, this would be Scottish. Over here. 19 over here. And 20. Mostly from Dad over here. And I know Dad is M269, his Y. And so it's interesting that this is what we get. So I didn't get any of his Scottish Y, but his M269, that's his own way, but I guess he didn't pass that down to me. Well, actually, I don't know if he did much. Yeah, I don't think they actually show it on 23andMe, so I wouldn't know. So that's that. And so let's see. So we got that for Scotland. So I'm taking Scotland off and going, I should have done Scotland and England and Northwest Europe first, actually. But I'm doing England, Northwest Europe. And again, mostly my mother. And yeah, so we see these areas right here. Angle northwest, 2, 2, this area over here, 4, 4 over there, 5, 5. Interesting. Well, I'm not sure how it worked with that over here, but 12, 12, again, 14. Okay. In fact, let me put them both on like this. Okay, and so there you see it in living color, actually. Yeah, and so 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 10, 10, even though missed something in 8. It didn't catch the 8 over there, which is probably why my percentages are different over here. My every percentages are different over here. 12, 12, they caught something over there that I didn't catch over here. Let's see, 14, didn't catch something over here, which I have over here. 15, about the same. 16, about the same. 17, about the same. 18, the same. 19, the same. 20, 23andMe caught something that Ancestry did not. Okay, so there we have it, guys. Yeah. Not sure what I'm going to do with all this information, but I guess it does help when you're trying to narrow down relationships, you know? Yeah. Peace.